Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me today for Grace with Paul Gray. I want to talk about one little short phrase in one verse of the Bible today. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13. A lot of people call it the love chapter. It's read at weddings and different things like that. And the word love, which is incorrectly translated in the King James, the old King James is charity, it means a lot more than that. The word love comes from the Greek word agape, which always refers to God's supernatural love, which is infinitely better than our human love. But because Jesus lives in us, we do have that kind of love. We live in it, and we can love other people as Christ loves them, literally with his love. And the one phrase in this book I want to talk about today is sometimes translated as love, or it can be translated as God. God, love, does not rejoice in evil. Now, for a long time I thought, well, duh, of course, God doesn't like evil. God's against evil. You know, why would you even need to write, love does not rejoice in evil? Well, the Lord revealed something to me just a couple of days ago, a different understanding of that verse. And so I started looking up different translations of it, which is very easy to do. You go to something like BibleGateway.com. You use the interlinear function. No, not the interlinear function. There are tabs on it you can go to that will show you all the translations that there are of that. So, at any rate, here are some of them. Love joyfully celebrates honesty and finds no delight in what is wrong. Another says, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Another says, love does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. Another, love does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. Now, all four of those are very standard basic translations that pretty much say the same thing. However, I'm going to give you three different translations now that have a totally different take on it, one that I believe is really more correct. Love, or God, does not gloat over other people's sins, but takes its delight in the truth. Here's another one. Love is never happy when others do wrong, but is always happy with the truth. And finally, this one from the Phillips translation. Love has good manners and does not pursue selfish advantage. It's not touchy. It does not keep account of evil or gloat over the wickedness of other people. On the contrary, it's glad with all good men when truth prevails. So in these translations, there's a sense here that God, love, doesn't gloat when people do wrong and get caught for it or exposed for it. Doesn't gloat over other people's sins catching up with them. Now, as humans, we tend to do that. Hey, I wish I didn't, but sometimes there'll be somebody or a group of people or someone that I really disagree with them about a lot of things, and they'll do something wrong and get caught for it, and I'll go, yes, oh, all right, they got caught. See, they are bad after all. Well, the essence of this verse says God never feels that way. God doesn't rejoice when somebody gets caught doing something wrong and gets embarrassed and gets their name on the front page of the paper or whatever like that. God is not like that at all. So what's the lesson in that for us? God doesn't want us to be that way either, because that's not the way he is. Christ in us doesn't gloat when somebody gets caught in whether they intentionally did something or not or whatever. God doesn't gloat over that. So we're not to either. Maybe our favorite university has a rival, and that rival gets caught cheating. And our knee-jerk reaction is, yes, I knew they cheated. They deserved to get caught. Now I hope this will hurt them in recruiting and everything else. God doesn't see it that way. So there's the challenge to us today. Not be touchy, not keep account of evils, not to gloat over the wickedness of other people. Something to remember along with that is everything that we might do wrong and be exposed about, there's somebody somewhere that could gloat over that. And we want to do to others as they do to us. Hope this is helpful, everybody. See you next time.